There aren't many distilleries with as much family history as Neeley Family Distillery. They are located right in the heart of Sparta, Kentucky, which is where I currently live. The Neeleys have been distilling and bootlegging illegally in the mountains of eastern Kentucky for 11 generations. In 2015, Roy and Royce Neeley took the family business legal and onto the Kentucky Bourbon Trail Craft Tour for the first time ever. When you take their tour, you start off with a short film highlighting their family's place in Kentucky moonshine history. A side note, this film was edited by yours truly. It is full of moonshine history, of course, but it also contains a bit of feuding, territorial disputes, shootouts, and even murder. Yep, murder. Once the short film is over, you will continue the tour with a hands-on experience where you will learn about how the Neeleys produce their award-winning spirits. You will learn everything from where they get their yeast to how long and where they store their barrels. I want to take a second to point out that this tour is one of the most in-depth tours I have ever taken at a distillery. Matt, their main tour guide, does a phenomenal job of not only going into the family history, but also going fairly deep into the history, chemistry, and industry of Kentucky bourbon. Once you finish your tour, you are taken back to the bar where you're offered a tasting and given in-depth discussion of their bourbons, moonshines, flavored whiskeys, cream-based liqueurs, and their absinthe by one of their spirits experts. If you're wondering about their spirits, they always have at least 2 bourbon offerings in-house. They are typically their traditional bourbons containing rye. Sometimes you get lucky and one might be a wheated bourbon, if you're into that sort of thing. They are always barrel strength single barrels. And if you know anything about single barrels, you know that once that particular barrel is gone, you will never taste that exact profile again.
Aww, why?
These barrels are chosen by a panel of folks led by Neeley family's own Rebecca Neeley. My tour was at the perfect time because immediately following, I was able to do a barrel pick with Rebecca, and she taught me things like what she looks for in a single barrel and why she names them certain things, like Marshmallow Black Belt, for instance, which is still hands down my favorite bottle of bourbon that I've ever owned. Of course, I got to try the selections right from the barrel and help her with tasting notes and decisions on whether the barrels were ready or not. This was certainly a highlight of my bourbon journey so far. In addition to bourbon, they also have a very impressive list of moonshine flavors, including their flagship product, 120.2 proof Neeley Family Authentic Kentucky Moonshine. They have a series of flavored whiskeys named after Papaw Sizemore, the distillery's rock star. They also have a line of seasonal cream-based liqueurs, and they've recently introduced an absinthe, which is the only absinthe in America to win the double gold at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. One of the coolest things about this distillery is they offer the opportunity for you to bottle your own bourbon straight from the barrel. You can thieve straight from the barrel, fill your own bottle, and fill out your own distiller's log. This is something very unique that not many other distilleries do. For more information about this distillery, or to dive a little deeper into their family history, visit them at neeleyfamilydistillery.com or visit them for your own personal tour and tasting.
Y'all come back now, you hear?